Hello students and dear parents, how are you? This is mathematics for grade 1, first term, second week, fifth day lesson. Last time, as you remember, we already started number system, right? And today also, we will continue that one. In this lesson, we are going to see what comparing number means, okay, by using comparing signs like greater than, less than, and equal signs. How can we compare objects, animals, or things? Okay, so our discussion pages are 11, page 10 and 11. Before we start, let's see our objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to compare numbers and amounts, okay? We are going to count numbers, we compare numbers and amounts, and differentiate the words more, less, and equal, okay? You're going to see the difference between when we say what do you mean by more and what do you mean by less and equal. Now, again, uh, let's revise what we have discussed last time. We have seen, and remember, what skip counting means by 2, by 3, by 5, by 10, and so on. And also we have discussed what are evens and odd numbers. When we say evens, numbers that end with these digits, right? 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Or numbers that can be divisible by 2 are called evens. And when we say odds, they are numbers that ending with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. In detail, we have here some examples of odd numbers. Here you have odd numbers, and also here also even numbers, okay? This is what we have seen last time. Now let's start. Before we see today's class, let's do one homework which I gave you last time on page 15. The first question says 36, 37, 38, 39. Next it will be 14. Yes? So answer is 14. Number 2, what number is missing? 25, 26, 27. What number is missing again here? 13. Find the numbers that are not in order among these numbers. The first one is correct. The second one is also correct. The third one is not. Yes? The D is correct. So the answer is C because it's not arranged correctly. Number 5. Which number is 1 more than 13? 1 more than 13. When you say 1 more, you add 1 to this number. So 30 plus 1, 30 plus 1, it will be 31. Clear? Which number is 1 less than 13? You subtract 1. Yes, in this case, 1 less means you minus 1 from this. So it will be 29. Good. Which number is 1 more than 11? That is 12. Again, you add 1 to 11. Lastly, which number is 1 less than 21? You subtract 1. It becomes 20. These are your answers. So try to take corrections and relate your answer with this one. So let's continue. All right. In this class, as I said before, we're going to see what are the signing operators or comparing signs. The first one is this. Here you have 3 comparing signs. The first one is greater than. We call it greater than sign. This one is less than sign. And lastly, the third one is equal sign. By using this comparing signs, you can compare numbers, objects, animals, or amounts. Okay? Now let's see this with examples. Here, who has more? Say for example, here you have group A and group B. Let's say in group A we have three penguins. Okay, you have three penguins, and also here you have five rabbits. So which one has who has more? Who has more? A or B? So the answer is what? B. Yes. In group B there are five rabbits. So B has more than A. So you can say A is less than B or B is greater than A, you can say. And second, again, who has more? A or B? A, right? Because here you have three animals, here you have one. Next, there is no animal in A, but there are two lions in B. So who has more? B, yes? Good. Again here, who has more? Who has less? Who has less? Here in A there are 4 snakes, in B there is none. So B has less, because here you can say 0 or no elements, no animals. So A has more, or you can say B has less. Again, from these two, who has less? A or B? A, right? A has less animals than B. Again here, who has less? Here you have 4 snakes, here 5, so A has less animals than B. Now, let's use, as I said before, we have seen comparing signs here. Greater than, less than, equal. By using these signs, let's compare these animals. Okay? A more than, B less than, C equal. Which one is the correct answer? Is it A, B, or C? Here you have 3, here you have 4. So, what sign should I have to text here? What sign should I have to put here? Less than sign or greater than sign? Excellent. If you say less than sign, that's correct. Let's do it. Okay, this is the right comparing sign, so the correct sign will be less. And next, again here, what sign should be used? Here you have 3 penguins and 1 giraffe here, so the sign will be greater than. 3 penguins greater than 1 giraffe. Excellent. Now, before we see watch this video, it can help you compare and relate amounts and elements or objects. Okay, it's about comparing. Okay, so now based on the video and the examples, try to do the next classwork. Okay, exercises. The first one, here you have 2 lines and 5 rabbits here. So which one is less, which one is more? By using comparing sign, try to answer now for your parents. Okay, try to give the answers for your parents. What the answer for this one? Is it greater, less, or equal sign? Which one is it? Good. If you say less, that would be correct. Now let's continue. Let's continue. How about here? What sign should be put here? Greater than, more, less, equal. Which one is it? Good. If if you say greater, excellent, boys and girls. Okay, how about this one? What sign should be put here? Excellent. If you say equal, that will be correct. And this one, what sign? One giraffe, three penguins. Less than or greater than? If you say less, that is correct. And lastly, you have 5 rabbits here and 4 snakes here. What sign? If you say greater, that is correct. Alright, students. So based on this, try exercise more problems and related. Try to compare amounts, things, and animals, okay, and objects based on these examples, okay. Now, if you do like this one, that would be a great job. So, after saying that, I'll give you one more examples of the exercise on page 11 of your exercise on your working book. That is about comparing, okay? Comparing. On page 11, you have this exercise. Here you have 2 cookies and 3 cookies here. When you compare these two, you will have a less than sign here. 2 less than 3, and also here 4 greater than 1. Okay? Based on the examples given, now try to relate this one. The first one, 1 less than 3. So the sign should be less. What sign should be put? Less than, greater than, or equal. So the answer is less. Again now, based on this, try to complete the others. This will be your homework for the next. So this is all about today's class. See you in the next. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye.